Hey there, it's Red Knight here and welcome to my fishing area. Now recently we had a wonderful little fishing event which we all completed very nicely. Now that was mainly down to everybody's participation. I did my share, okay, you all did yours, and we could get the final reward, which was actually not too bad. Plus you got your individual threshold rewards. But for me, was it successful? Was I able to get the fish that I was looking for within my event fish? Well, the answer to that one is, I'm afraid, no. Now, I did catch the red-tailed catfish about 3 or 4 times, but they were either bronzes or silvers. So this time I went with the actual worm, whereas last time I went with the actual green. So this time it's still not coming to me. Now, it's biting, but it's still rather challenging. So I still have all of my event fish that I need to catch. So that is the only one within my album that is very elusive. And as I said before previously, this is the only spot here that you can catch it. So it's going to take me a long time to get it. But I've got all of 2017. Now you'll see here that my fishing area is maxed out, and I often get asked, okay, when is a good time to start opening up this area? Well, basically as soon as it comes available in the game, you want to start opening it up because you actually get the chance to do lots of wonderful things. The first thing you need to focus on is basically opening up all of the slots. Now, if you are in your level 30s to 40s, you should be worrying less about opening up the land. You should be more concerned with opening up your fishing area. All of the slots do need the land expansion resources, and they are very useful for that aspect. As you progress the game and you start making more of the lures, again you need to start expanding your production machine for the lure workbench. Now you can probably go up to the first 5. I wouldn't worry too much about the 6th, the 7th, the 8th and the 9th. They are really expensive, you're going to need a lot of gems, and it's very pricey. And it's just not worth it at the end of the day, unless you are a high level player. But even then it's still a challenge because you need to upgrade your tackle box. Now tackle boxes only increase by 5 every time you upgrade, so you'll see here that I need 46 of each of these, and it's only a 5 increment, which is not really that much when it comes to storage, but it's a slow task. Now last year I wanted to get the 500, but giving away too many of my resources to my fans in my live streams kind of stopped me from doing that, but that's okay. It's there, I'm happy, I'm pleased with what I've done. 245 is good. Now my next one there is maybe 250. I need to think about it. Do I want to do it? Yes or no? What are my choices? Now I've maxed out my net maker, as you can see here, again, and a good machine to max out, but do you really want to? If you're like me and you're really focusing more on just collecting the feathers and the lobster tails, then it's useful because you can produce many. Now when it comes to fishing, I like to have a lot of lures, but I also like to do these nets as well, because these nets do give you the opportunity to get lots of fillets, especially when you are away from the game for many hours. Now you may say, but I get more fillets from fishing. Now that's true, but you need to be active to be able to do the fishing, and if I'm not always active in the fishing area because it's an area that I put off to the side sometimes, then the nets are very beneficial for that one, especially when I'm saving the lures for the actual event itself. Now at the moment I'm not going to be using any of my vouchers to produce those lures, so I'm only going to be going with the worms, which means I'm not really going to be able to catch all of the fish that I need to catch within the actual fishing area, because most of the fish that I'm still outstanding require coloured lures, as an example. So let me go and show you again. So if you go into my fishing album, this beautiful little book over here, you'll see as I scroll through, you'll see which ones I still need. Now this one needs the purple lures, this one needs the gold lures, so I can't do that with the worms that I'm currently using. Now another gold one there, keep scrolling through again, a purple one there, and the event fish, okay, right, gold and green on that one, and basically that's all I need to catch there. So it's not too bad. I'm almost done with my fishing album, but for me, I'm in no hurry to do it. But what I am in a hurry to do is to start placing out my traps. So that's number 3 down there, number 4, number 5 and number 6. Now I have a request for the Heyday team. I do like the fishing area, I think it's very beneficial, but I'm hoping that in 2017 that you are going to be doing something that requires an expansion or a modification to this area. I think the potential for more here is rather high. Now, I'm not really interested in seeing too many machines. I kind of like what we've got there at the moment, but I would like the opportunity to have maybe some more fishing areas here. So maybe I've got to go up the waterfall, maybe I need to go up the river or something like that. There could be an option there that requires me to go into a different area to do a little bit more of fishing. Or maybe I need to go down to my town and then head on over to the beach, because I do like fishing and it is rather relaxing. Now, what is the main focus of this video? Well, I got asked to actually check out the people that donated fish in the last event. Who are they and who are in the top 5? Well, the person that actually asked me as an example is my friend Misha, and she's in 5th place here at the moment. So let's go and do her. So we start at the bottom and we'll work our way up here. Now, Misha is called the Queen of Sharks. I looked at her farm the other day and I love her design. I've now come back here after she's harvested her crops and I like what she's got here. So this design using the hedgerows and the farmland is something I'm really interested in copying. And the same with this one over here where she's actually got the statues with the hedgerow. So my next design I'm going to be focusing on for my edit mode will require me looking at hedgerows, and I want to see how I can create a nice hedgerow design. So these are 2 strong possibilities for modifying my farm and coming up with something that's very headtastic. So maybe that's not a real word, but it's still fantastic in many ways. Now, I like what she's got here. I like the way that she's got a farm that's very, very practical. It's useful. It allows you to be able to function very easily. She's got the machines down here. She's got her bushes all nicely lined up as well. Smelters. Okay, she's got her decorative area over the back there as well. She's got her crops. So everything about her farm is very, very practical, and I like it. Now, fishing area. What has she got in her fishing album? Now, I always like looking at people's fishing albums, especially to see if they've actually caught all of the fish that I'm missing. So as we scroll through here, you'll see that she's got a lot of the fish. Now, each of the fish basically does give you a voucher. So not a voucher, a diamond, my mistake. So for the bronze oki, you'll get 1 diamond, silver gives you 2, and gold gives you 3. And she's still got quite a few opportunities here left for her to actually get a lot more. Now, how's she doing in the event fish? Well, she's got all of the zanders and the giant barbs. She's got all the lake sturgeons, the carp and the Nile perch, and she's only got the 1 red tail catfish. So we are in exactly the same boat here. So both of us are trying to catch that last fish. So keep going, young lady. You can do it. She's opened up a whole of the fishing area, and as you can see here, she's using the traps as well, just like myself. So it is actually a good idea in your downtime to be doing that, and then just building up your actual lures for the fish itself. Right, let's go and have a look at the next person on the board. Have a look at their farm, have a look at their fishing area. So we scroll back again, and this time we're going to look at Omar. Now, I believe Omar and Misha are in the same group because they've got the similar kind of icon. Now, I looked at this one earlier and I love his design for his hotel. Look at that. Very, very gorgeous way of using the outhouses, those beautiful wells, the gazebos, blending in with the house creates a really, really unusual design, and that's rather attractive. I also like the way that he's done the gazebo design at the back there as well. So a bit of a picnic situation going on here, and it's pleasing on the eye. Again, a very, very practical farm. Everything's nicely laid out. Very, very useful for harvesting, for actually collecting the resources. Again, a wonderful hedgerow design. And this one I will be copying. I like what he's done here. I like the outside aspect of his design, and I think that's going to look very, very nice in my new design. So, Omar, you are going to be getting this within my actual farm once I start designing, because I like what you've got here very, very much. Beautiful area down across the road as well, and you can see from his designs he's very interested in these building style aspects, and I like that in many ways. I like the way people do this. Right, fishing area, same kind of situation here, going for the traps again to collect the actual lobster tails and the feathers. Fishing album, what have we got? Let's scroll back to the beginning, open up his book. Now you can see he's also got a lot of fish that he still needs to catch, but the one I'm really interested in is the event fish. So how did he do? Let's go and have a look. So Xander's done, the giant barbs are done, the lake sturgeon, the carp, the Nile perch, and oh my god, I don't believe it, he has got all of the event fish and that red-tailed catfish. No, I'm so sad. Now, actually, I'm kind of happy. Congratulations, my friend. So your biggest catch there is 11.861 pounds. So I need a big, fat, heavy fish for me to be able to catch that one fish within the game. So let's go again during the next event. But congratulations. Right, so that was number 4. Let's go and have a look at number 3, 2, and 1. So the top 3, everybody now. Now we go back, we slide on over, and here we are. We're going to look at Nina Nino. So let's go and have a look as well. And again, she's thanking everybody for the help. Now, I like this design in relation to the usage of the walls. It creates this really kind of like 3D style effect where you've got a high wall with a different level of land behind it. And a lot of people do this as well within their designs. They create these step style effects as well with the path pieces that are angled going up. Again, this one's a very practical design for using and harvesting crops, etc. You've got the farmland all in one area. Animal section is down in one corner, easy to find as well. Machines are nicely laid down. Very, very nice design using the animal pens and those swinging seats. Now that is rather interesting and very, very unique in its design. So I like that one as well. So it looks really good. It creates a very kind of like high walled fence with the way that it's actually laid out. So very, very beautiful. I must admit, I do like this design though. So I like the way that the path piece goes up there to the back, creates a different level. Very, very, very good. Right, fishing area. Let's go and have a look. Now, close off the book. You'll see again, same situation. They're going for the actual duck tails, or sorry, duck feathers and the lobster tails. They've got some spots still opened up there, so I wonder what they're going to put in that area. Fishing album, let's go and have a look. Now remember, these are the top people, and you are noticing that not all of the actual fish have been caught. Now that's fine, not everybody has caught all of the fish, so it doesn't matter how high you are, there are still opportunities. Like none of these have been caught at all yet, and that's rather interesting. So really, really interesting. Now if we scroll on down, okay, Xander's done, giant barbs have done, okay, lake sturgeons, carp, Nile perch, and again all of the event fish have been caught. So very, very active during the event, but maybe during the regular fishing season not so many chances or times for actually catching the fish. As you can see, there's a lot of empty spaces there. So Nina Nino, please do try to catch a few more fish. Right, gorgeous design though, another one that I do like, and maybe later when I start looking at step designs this could be one that I would copy as well. Right, let's go back. So that's 5, 4 and 3 done. Now we need to go and look at number 2. So number 2 here is the sorry family issues. Okay, right, so it looks like they've got some issues that need to be resolved, but that's fine. Remember that family is important, so you have to step away from the game sometimes, and it's a good way of communicating with your friends and hoodies that you are busy, and we understand, so take as much time as you need. So level 201 farm, okay, all of the machines are pushed into one area, same with the animal pens and the crops, and basically this farm is more of a focus for the actual trees and bushes, so it's not so much on the decoration style, it's more literally just about harvesting, doing the crops, okay, boosting up the levels, and less on the design. Now, is it beautiful? No, it's not. Is it practical? Basically, yes. Is it a design that I personally like? No, it's not. But at the end of the day, like, we all have our own playing styles, and in some ways I do like the way that all the trees are laid out, so it does give them that opportunity to level up very, very quickly and to do a lot of tasks, and maybe that's what's more important. Right, let's go to the fishing area. So close off the album again, and we have a look, and look at that, everybody. Whoa, now this you don't often see. Each one of these nets is worth 5 diamonds, so it's almost as if they're trying to get the pearl of the sea and maybe some other rewards as well as the fish fillets. Now if you're after the fillets, that's basically the best one to get, but if you're looking for vouchers or decoration or other kinds of items, then this purple net is very, very useful. Now I do find that the actual pirate ship is the better place, but some people are saying the actual waterfall is very good as well. So this person's actually trying for the Pearl of the Sea or maybe some decoration and vouchers. Album wise, let's have a look. Okay, fish are done. Ooh, a few fish still to be got here. Okay, so very active fisherman or fisher lady. I'm not really sure, sorry. Event fish, zander, giant barb, done and done. Lake sturgeon, carp, Nile perch, and again all of the event fish have been caught there. Biggest catch there, 11.774 pounds, another fatty. So it looks like I've got a bit of work to do. And well, basically this album is almost done. There's just a few holes to go, and then they have basically caught every single fish. Now that golden trout is a challenge, can only be caught in this one location here, but go for it. You are almost there. Right, now that means we should only have one more fisherman to look at, so let's go and have a look, everybody. So this was the actual leader on the board, and this one is Linda, and again thanking their friends. So like you'll see, all of the top ones there are thanking the people for help, because it's not just them doing it, because the amounts are rather large. It's the support from their friends as well. Now this design wise, well, level 303, oh my god, and look at the way this is laid out. Again, a very practical farm. You'll see all of the machines are hidden behind the trees to allow for the decoration aspect, and I've seen a lot of big players do this. They put all the machines over the back, they don't touch them, they just hide them with the trees, and then it gives them that whole central piece there for designing. And I love the design on this one. Look at that. So that's what you call beautiful. So the wisteria trees there, the panda, those beautiful waterfalls that you need a lot of vouchers for, which I want to get. Those pearls of the sea, which they've obviously got a lot of those through active fishing. So whoa, look at that one. Very, very, very unique and unusual, and I'm kind of glad that I've saved it to the end as well. Now animal pens are down across the road, again very, very practical design, and that is rather interesting as well. I like that. That's a very, very gorgeous design. Now I wonder how will they develop the rest of the farm. They've got a lot of open area down here still. The design seem to be up in this area, and a very practical usage as well for many things. So the design is the central section. Now I'm tempted, I'm going to have a look at the town. So sometimes towns look as good when someone's been focusing on the designs. Right, now the town is very Christmassy, and I do like the fact that they're using those soldiers all the way around the outside as a border. Very, very cool. Toolbox there, that one's locked. Okay, beach is nicely decorated for Christmas as well. Okay, reindeer, so a lot of Christmas decoration there. So it looks like their town is also a big focus. Now for me, it's the fishing area I want to have a look at. Let's have a shifty, shall we? Right, close off the album. Again, they're going with those special nets there. So they're looking for, obviously, that pearl. Now I wonder, they're doing it in that back corner. So does that mean that is the better place? Considering they have a lot of those pearls of the sea, I may just do that, you know. I might just cast my net in that one location. Because if they have lots, then there's usually a strong possibility that they may know where the best spot is. So I'm going to give that one a go. Again, they're using a mixture of the traps, but they've also been doing some fishing as well, as you can see down here. So I wonder, have they caught all of the fish? Everything done there? Yes. Oh my god, just the one speckled dace to go there. All of those have been done. It looks like we haven't. Oh no, golden trout. Unlucky on that side. So a few more fish still to be caught there. Event fish, zander, giant barb done, lake sturgeon, carp, Nile perch, and all of the catfish. 11.471 pounds for the maximum there. Right, well done. Okay, so those are the top 5 people. They've got some gorgeous designs. Do actually go to the event board, everybody. The event board is a wonderful board after and during the events to actually see what other farms look like. You can see the top neighborhoods there, and you can check those out and see who's in them and what they're doing. You can also see the top contributors as well, and there are many, many, many. And look at them all sitting down there. Really, really nice. So go and check them out. Have a look, see what they've done, and basically have a look at their designs. You may be very surprised. I kind of like doing this myself. So if I just do a random one here, so as an example, I'm going to do autumn since it's at the very end. I go there, another hedgerow design, and look at that gorgeous hedgerow design. Whoa. And she's even using her name Autumn. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And I think that's actually a good ending for my video. Right, everybody, that's me, Red Knight, signing off. I'm going to leave autumn behind. I'm going to move past winter, and hopefully the seasons will change very soon. But I will see you next time in my video, or maybe live in stream. Remember, I stream live every Tuesday and Friday. Tuesday is from 9 AM to about 3 PM Japan Standard Time, and Friday is from about 4 PM to 9 PM p.m. Japan Standard Time. So do try to catch me on YouTube if you can. But if not, just subscribe anyway, watch the videos later, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye now, and have a happy heyday.